Hey everybody, welcome back. Glenn's Hot Rod Garage. This is going to be a little segment that we're going to do. It's called Lack of Motivation Monday. Come with me and let me tell you a story. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you could like or comment or even subscribe, I'd appreciate that. I need some ideas for help on this stuff to get me going, and I thought I'd make a video about it, so here we go. Non-motivational project number 1. Sorry, I'm learning this videoing. We got 71 Suburban behind me. It's pretty cool. Belongs to a friend. Did a bunch of work on it. Brakes, shocks, springs, replaced the dashboard, fuel tank, fuel pump, rewired the engine. There's a couple issues left. Some of the gauges in the dash don't work, and the horn likes to blow when not at the right time. We'll just put it that way. But gonna try to have this finished up in the next couple days and get it back to them. Non-motivational project number 2. It's not really number 2. This is my cutlass. Really, it's good to go as is. Didn't get to use it much because I was working on other things, you know. So let's go and see my other non-motivational projects. You gotta excuse me, I'm learning how to do this as I'm doing it, and I don't want to get lost in the moment, and I want you guys to get the real experience. Alright, welcome to my shop. Good lighting in here. There's my S10. I went over this in my last video. There's Chris's S10. Way in the back, we got the C10 project. All right, after Gary's Suburban's done, my next most important project on the list is getting Chris's S10 done for him. I started on this a year ago. I slacked. It was gone for 6 months. No, it wasn't gone. This was gone for 6 months, and that was gone for 6 months. And I was a slacker, and I didn't take advantage of that situation. So Chris's project here, we got to paint the roll cage, do some more fabrication and welding on the firewall, and give her a shiny new black paint job. I told him I'd do this as a favor, and it's kind of biting me now because the motivation isn't there on that, but I will persevere and get it done. All right, after Chris is done, what we're going to do, actually, I need to pull the bed off of my S10 here and do the body work on it and shoot a coat of paint on that and the whole truck again. There's a couple spots that got messed up storing it, and thing pretty much needs to go bye-bye. I got too many projects, and we'll see. If it doesn't hurt me to hold on to it and keep it and it's out of the way, maybe we will. I'd like to do some drag strip testing on it, to be honest. Maybe use it for daily next summer. All right, so the Suburban's number 1. Chris's S10 is number 2. My S10 is number 3. And number 4 is the project C10. All right. It's just a beater. We'll call it a shop truck. So that goes back to me not saying that I want to keep that S10 around. I'd rather have crappy beaters than nice shit, because then you don't have to worry about them getting messed up. It's part of my French. Like I said, I'm getting new at this, so the plan right now for the C10 shop truck is I have a 5.3 over here. It has 162,000 miles on it. I was thinking about plopping that in there, maybe with camshaft and valve springs, not much else. Either a stock harness modified or Holley Terminator. We'll see where we go with that when we get there. Also over here, we have big block Chevy and a Ford crate engine. The Ford crate engine needs to go bye-bye. It's taking up space. I'm not going to do anything with it. The big black Chevy is the next build for the Cutlass, which is probably going to be a 496. I don't know if I'm going to run race gas in that or do another pump gas deal. We'll figure out that later. The Cutlass is good. I took it to the track. It's a little slow. There's a couple things I could do to it to help it, maybe change the gear or put smaller tires on it or whatever, but it runs 11s the way it is. I'm happy, and in an effort to not overwhelm myself, which I'm already overwhelmed, so it doesn't matter. We're just going to keep that as is for now, except for, we'll see. You guys starting to see where I'm coming from here? It gets better. We'll give you some more information on that as we go along here. Let me close this up, because when I'm done with this video, I'm done here. All right. So a buddy of mine at work got in some trouble from the city, and he needed to get this out of his way. 2002 S10 with 150,000 miles on it. It runs good. It's a little rusty, a little beat up, but it makes someone a good transportation vehicle. However, the front to rear brake line needs to be replaced. So there's that. All right, motivational project number 4 or 5. I'm losing track here. It's my 96 2500. It needs an engine. I got an engine I bought used. Needs a little body work, front bumper, fender, little Yankee yank on the frame. I don't have no money in it and it owes me nothing, but it's a 2500, and I took care of the rear end, the brakes. It's got a new power booster on it, so I kind of want to keep that here and use it for a tow vehicle, and till I can afford something better. Here we got the Parisienne. This is from another guy at work. It was his mother-in-law's. It's 122,000 miles. It's in pretty mechanical condition. It's good. The inside is good. The body looks okay, but it's got a bit of rust on it. So it'll make someone a good car. I don't have much to do to that, so we'll just leave that one at that. And over here, we have a spare chassis for the 67 Cutlass. My plan is to get that sandblasted, mini tub it, build it completely with aftermarket parts from TRZ or Tin Soldiers or whoever I choose to do that at the time, and start from scratch while leaving the car together and usable while I do that, and maybe even up to having the motor set in there when I change the body, which could be next winter if I get past all this other stuff first. And last but not least is my daily driver. 2003 Chevy Silverado. It's got 180 on it. It's worn, it's used, but it runs good. It's reliable. It needs fuel lines. The heater motor doesn't blow. You know, so my plan is to get rid of the S10, the red one, 2002, the Parisienne, and that truck, buy me a nice daily driver. Something like a 14 Impala or Malibu or Chevy Cruze, something I wouldn't be embarrassed to take mom out and take her to the store or to the doctors or whatever, and instead of having her climb up into my piece of crap truck. She's got her own car. We usually take hers, but still, I work hard. I think I deserve something nice to drive. So, this is part 1 of Lack of Motivation Monday. So, you got an overview of how overwhelmed I am with things, and, you know, I'm working towards everything and trying to get things going, but with all this stuff, it's kind of overwhelming, and it kind of hinders your motivation. So I'm going to let you guys go for today, and please comment and like the video. If you want to subscribe, that would be great too. If you don't like the content, don't subscribe, but you know, we'll be back next week on Lack of Motivation Monday. Thanks for coming. Peace.